Hey guys, this is message is going to be for Cancers and Leos and Aquarius, and you know how I do. Gotta do my signs. So guys, like, what the hell has been going on in the past couple of days? Like, shit's kind of topsy-turvy, isn't it? Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords. It was the Ace of Cups. Holy shit! Why did I pull the Ace of Swords too? Maybe there's some of you guys got new shit coming up. Y'all got new problems coming up. That's wild. I pulled the Ace of Cups and I'm thinking they're talking about the Ace of Swords. So yeah, that's got to be pertinent for some reason or another. But like, for real though, we pulled let me do this again, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Just trying to put the swords out there a little early. So I guess you guys can tell that y'all got somebody pissed off, and you got another one. Yeah, I was going to say wanting to be pissed on, but I don't know if I should go there. One of them right around your finger. Let's do that one. Let's say that. So basically, you know, they love their medicine? Like, when they give it to you, don't you love when you can give it back and you can ask them, what was it, cherry or grape? Like, what does the medicine taste like? You know, giving you a taste of your own shit. What does it taste like? That's so mean, but you know you're rolling in it. You know you're just like loving every minute of it, because for once you didn't do anything. You don't really normally do anything anyways, do you? But the thing is, this time you did not. You made a point to not. You said to yourself, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to see what's going on. I'm not going to open my mouth. I'm not going to add the fuel to the fire. I'm not going to look like the dumbass. I know what's going on. I will make it known that I know what's going on. But I'm not going to do it in such a way that lowers my own reputation any worse than this person is trying to do. And also in a way that's going to make me look like a fool for arguing with another fool. And granted, that was hard at first. But as you detached, that's the Aquarius in you, as you were detached, it became easier and easier and easier to see yourself without this person. Granted, you are absolutely head over heels in love with this person, or you were at one point, to the point where you were engaged, or you were going to be, or you talked about marriage. You may have even had children with this person, or talked about it, or some of you may have even been married. I mean, it can be anything, but it was a dead serious relationship. It was something that transformed your life, and at first it was transforming your life for what you thought to be the better. And you clung on, and he clung on, or she clung on, whatever you prefer, until there was nothing left to hold on to, because the scratch marks had already taken over the years, had just worn the spots you could have grabbed away, if that makes any sense. Like, like water would erode a rock. Over just a long period of time, hell, it could have been your own tears that did this. You've cried so many tears over this situation, over this person, over this thing that you had laid out for your life, that you wanted with this person, and that this person could not understand that the things they were choosing to do were not really technically wrong per se all the time. Because no, it's not wrong to go out. It's not wrong to go and play in your leagues, or go out to the bars, or go out to your games, or to whatever it is that you disappeared to do. It's not always necessarily that that's a bad choice. It's necessarily that it's a bad time to do it. Every day is excessive. When someone gives you an inch and you take a mile, and then you get really defensive when that person has every right to ask for their own, for something in this relationship. That person, if they are truly your person, has every right to ask you to step the fuck up when you're not doing it. It works both ways. I'm sure there have been many times that you went to this person and you begged them to please spend time with you, or please work on this relationship, or please invite me to go with you, or can we do this, can we do that, can we watch a movie, can we just anything, any fucking thing. But this person would say no, then turn right around, leave you, go do what they wanted to do. And then it got to the point where they detached because you detached. But you detached because they were never there, and they were like always leaving you and abandoning you and just like not putting you as a priority. And you can only live that way for so long until you get so lonely and that you're holding yourself back from moving forward. And that's when you realize, do you love yourself more? Do you love yourself more than you love that other person? Because they don't love you. They wouldn't fucking put you in that situation if they loved you. They know that it hurts you. They deliberately do the fucking shit because it hurts you, because it's funny to them. They are fucking sick in the head. You can't help that. You can't fix that. You can't change that. They're too fucking old for that shit now. Once a puppy gets too old, you can't teach them tricks. And then once a damn animal's too wild, you can't fucking get it to go right. I mean, it's kind of that concept, per se. This person knows right from wrong. This person knows damn well that they're hurting you. This person doesn't care because this person's only trying to focus on what they want, what makes them happy, what gets them off, what makes them feel important, what feeds their narcissistic fucking ego. And once you realize that, you're going to be much better. You'll be way much better. Because I promise you that the moment in time that you realize that you've been the one that's been wasting all your time, they're the ones still living their life every day. They didn't quit their shit, did they? They kept making broken promises to you. They kept telling you they were going to do this, they were going to do that, they were going to do better by you, they were going to spend time with you, blah, 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 and it just never happened. Of course, you'd find yourself bitching, or what they said you were bitching about, but you had every right to be bitching about it. And, it is what it is. You can't fix everybody, baby. You tried, and I know that we've all done wrong in these relationships, and I'm not going to say that I haven't done my fair share in the same situations, because I have. But the thing is that I'm not blaming this other person for what I'm doing, but I'm telling you right now that I never would in a million years done what I had done had they not done it first, because they brought that shit to that level. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I know damn well how faithful I was to this person for 5 fucking years, and many of you guys may have been in the same situation. You guys were faithful as well, right? And then you find out this person's just doing what they want to do. Correct? Alright? So, but you still don't go right away and do it. Some of you may. Good for you. I wish I would have. But the ones that are like me and we're still kind of like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to ruin myself for this person. Like, they may have done it to me, but I still know that I'm pure for this person because I haven't cheated on them. I've been faithful. I've been with them for many years. We've been through ups and downs. And no one else has touched me or been in there or whatever you want to call it. And I don't want to do it yet. I'm not comfortable with it yet. I'm not okay with that yet. I'm not that person. Okay? And then one day, out of the blue, you meet somebody, they understand what you're going through, and it is what it is. Many years down the road, it could have been 2 years for some of you from the time that person did what they did to you before you ever did anything to them. And it's only because you'd been accused of it constantly the whole time anyways. You'd been hit over it. Your keys been taken from you, your phone been taken from you, maybe it had been broken. Maybe some of you guys lost something that was valuable to you. Maybe some of you lost your children over fighting. Maybe some of you lost your whole fucking life. Some of you may not have gotten to that point yet, but I promise you, if you stay on that road, you're going to end up there. It trickles down into other aspects of your life after so long because, that pain's gonna from that wound on the inside, it's bleeding. Internal bleeding will eventually spread to the part where it affects everything. And once it does that, there's no going back because then everybody knows what's up then. Sometimes just the shame of putting up with a relationship that way when you know that you would never normally do that and you don't understand what's going on because you're confused because you've been, inadvertently like brainwashed and gaslighted so long that you kind of thought you were crazy. Some of you, I do believe, have dealt with some serious domestic violence issues because of this relationship to the point where you may have even developed some post-traumatic stress disorder. Even the CPTSD as well. There's other aspects of that, and a lot of those, and I'd not dare say that it's like going to war, but sometimes it is like going to war. when you don't know, when you come home and you feel like your home is your castle, when you walk in there and you don't know that you're going to get popped in the face when you don't do anything but walk in the door. Yeah, that's walking on eggshells times 3,000. You know, you only can live like that for so long before your body reacts to it and you start having issues. And I feel like some of you guys are having issues because of that problem right there. Because you let somebody, and you let them because you loved them. Because you gave them all of your heart, and when you said yes when they asked you, you meant that. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that they didn't. And for some of you, if it's flip-flopped, reach out to this other person and give them the closure that they fucking deserve. Damn it, they waited on you long enough. You fucking owe them that. And I don't care if you're mad at me or not. Because be on the other side of that and tell me how you would like it. Because I promise you it's going to happen to you. Don't think what you didn't put that other person through will not come back to you. And it will come back to you double, if not tenfold, depending on how much of a fuckface you are. And depending on if you're even sorry at all to begin with. God knows your heart, so I hope that you are sorry if you caused the pain yourself to anybody like that, because I promise you right now that is unbearable. To put somebody through hell for years and years and years, to promise them and keep them strung along and in hopes and dreams and that you guys can be what you once were, but that was never who you were to begin with, and make them question everything, that they were living a lie. Do you know how much that fucks somebody up? To realize that every day of their life was a fucking lie. One day wake up and realize your mom ain't your mama. Or find out that you're living in some virtual fucking reality like everyone wants to think we're in, some damn Matrix bullshit. And then just wake up and feel like you're in some grid with Keanu Reeves. And tell me how you feel. I imagine it's pretty much the same. It's a what the fuck moment. You don't know what's real and what's wrong. You don't know if the feelings were real or what's wrong. And you question every damn thing. You question yourself. You question that person. You question everything you thought you fucking knew. Then you wonder why. Then you get mad. Then by then they're flaunting some other bitch or hoe in your face. Excuse me. You can tell right now that, yes, these things are really going down. After the soulmate cycle and after all these things we've been through. We aren't saints, but we aren't the biggest sinners. Not in this situation. Alright, guys. I'm out. Y'all have a wonderful night. Happy Mother's Day to everyone who's mothers. God bless you all.